Rotzim Liyosa Nashim Ksherim Talichnas Bavodas Hashem. So it says people that want to be kosher, they want to be religious, and they want to enter into service to Hashem. They want to serve Hashem, devotions. Hazai yesh lahem bilbulam gedolim aminios gedolim ve'enim yicholm laseis eitzel lenafshem ech lasos machmos gadol habilbulam aminios yesh lahem. So a person sometimes when they want to start becoming religious more, improve their service of Hashem, so it happens sometimes that they get different confusions and different obstacles that are stopping them from making this improvement. And they don't know how to help themselves, what to do. Dash, is eba atzmo shem misgayim misyagayim v'lachotim v'lasos eze avoda o lekadish atzmo be'eze kedusha afal pi she'enim yichom ligmor karoi. So we should know that this effort that they do and the passion they put into it, so this itself, even though they don't complete it, even though they don't become what they want to be, so the fact that they're putting all this effort into it, this is an aspect of karbanos, of sacrifice. So we say anyway, in the vernacular we say self-sacrifice, or he's sacrificing himself over it. So it doesn't literally mean sacrifice, but we're saying here it's a bechina, it's an aspect of that. It's like a person is giving a karban. It brings them close to Hashem. So even though the person doesn't necessarily reach this level that they want to reach, the fact that they're putting the effort into it, so that effort itself is a bechina of karbanos. Like it says in Tehillim, Ki elecha hargenu kol yom nechshavnu kitzon tivcha. It says in Tehillim that for your sake, we kill ourselves every day, and we're considered like sheep for the slaughter. So that's what it's talking about. It's not the pasuk in Tehillim is mentioning the same thing. That for your sake, we're mesiras nefesh. We go above and beyond. We give our lives over for your service. So that's considered like a sheep going to slaughter. It's considered like a sacrifice. Almost the same level. I can't say exactly, but similar. The same bechina, the same aspect to what a karban does, bringing a person close to Hashem. Same thing. The effort that a person puts in. So because some people might get depressed. I put all this effort in, and I wasn't successful. I wanted to learn, I wanted to grow, I wanted to work on a different midah, anger, whatever. There's so many different things that we try to do to improve our service to Hashem, and we're human, we make mistakes, and we're not always successful majority of the time. So it's a lesson for us that we shouldn't get depressed, and we should realize that effort that we put in, it's also very precious. Same thing when a person wants to start praying. Anytime we pray, we go to daven, we get different confusion, different thoughts, things going on, especially mincha time or in the middle of our day. Right, halfway through we realize, I'm praying mincha. Right, so all these different things come to us, and a person needs to try very hard. A person has to put a lot of effort in the time of prayer. Even if a person doesn't merit to pray properly, that effort itself that a person put in, all that effort that a person put in with all his might to pray properly, he repeats it again, same thing. That itself is an aspect of sacrificing, an aspect of that pasuk that we said, that we kill ourselves for you every day. So we're talking two things here, that just the effort that we put in whatever devotions we're doing, and also specifically in prayer to stop ourselves from different confusions or different different thoughts. That itself, also fighting that, is like the karban. Yeah.
Yeah. So you say when we pray, we get frustrated, or I think just praying to Hashem is something very, very positive. So I don't understand how you get frustrated.
Well, we're supposed to have kavana, right? You're supposed to be thinking about what you're saying. You're not supposed to be thinking about
what you
your
gotta do
day.
like tomorrow or whatever.
Right. So if a person decides today I'm going to focus on prayer and I'm not going to be thinking about what I did today or thinking about what's going on with the presidential everything, right? I'm going to think about prayer. So then he gets through his davening and realizes that he didn't. He was thinking about all those things, so he gets frustrated because he didn't do what he wanted to do. That's what I'm saying, right?
Like, we pray like every day, so out of every day, maybe 2 days, during the prayers, you won't get 100%. Like, you'll be thinking about, my father or my dog didn't make this morning.
Right.
Things go through your head. It's a normal thing, but I think just opening the book and Hashem knows that you're praying to Hashem is, of course, on a higher level, I think just a matter of simply opening the book and you put the fill-in on and you have the talit on and you're ready. I think that's a huge, mitzvah already.
Right, it is, yeah. But people still want to work on their prayer and they want to perfect it. Because there is halacha that certain parts of prayers need to have kavana, and if you don't have kavana, you didn't pray properly. Certain parts in Shemona Esrei. Okay. Next paragraph. So any service or any devotion that a person wants to sanctify himself, so even though he's not able to sanctify himself properly, so even though he's putting all this effort to purify himself, to sanctify himself, specifically today, Kedusha, we think about, nowadays, in this generation, it's a lot harder, and it's the bigger test, is, al-arayas, sexual impurity, guarding our eyes, especially in Miami. So it takes a lot of effort from a person. So even if he's not successful, right, he goes through a lot of troubles and a lot of pain, and a lot of confusions back and forth, and really trying to keep his HaRan in check. But since he has a desire, because of this, that he wants, and he desires, he wants to be holy, he doesn't want to do this, so that itself is also bechina of karban. It's also an aspect of karban, like we said, again, that I'm killing for you, I'm killing myself for you all day. It's the fight. It's as long. It's just like like a boxer or somebody fighting. Just because he gets knocked down once doesn't mean the fight's over. You get back up, right? So we're in a fight with the Yetzer Hara. The Yetzer Hara, the Gemara says, wants to kill us every day. That's what the Gemara says. If it weren't for Hashem saving us, we'd be done. Also, if we give up, we're done. You can't give up. The person has to realize it's okay. It's part of the battle, but you have to stay in the fight and continue to go. So that effort is very precious. So Al-Kain, next thing he says, Al-Kain, Al-Adam La'asos Eshlotam, and a person has to continually do what he can. He has to put effort into his service of Hashem, all that he's able to. And everything that he finds he's able to do, he should do. Person knows he's not going to be perfect, but he has to do the best that he can do. Even though it seems it's very hard, and he's not being left alone from the Yetzer Hara, and he might feel distant also. And he's still not able to do it properly. Something holy. You have to do whatever you can. Hashem will do what's good in His eyes. We're not judged to be perfect. We're judged to be the best that we can be. That's what we have to realize. A lot of people, we look at our friend, look how much he's a tzaddik, and try to do everything that they do. And if we continue to look at other people and judge ourselves by that, then we're never going to be where we want to be. But if we have to realize that I'm only judged how much that I can do, and as long as I'm doing my part, whatever I can, then I'm okay. And Hashem has mercy. Hashem knows what's our potential. Hashem knows I can't be like that person, but Hashem knows what I can be, and that's what I'm judged on.